African Safari Wildlife Park is a wild experience with over 800 exotic animals. Our drive-through safari features giraffes, zebras, deer, elk, alpacas, and even a white bison, all of which you can feed right from your vehicle. Walk on the wild side with the Zoo It All Pass and feed kangaroos, porcupines, tortoises, and rabbits. Step into our aviary adventure and hand-feed budgies for a memorable experience. Check out our live educational shows or ride a camel. Create memories that will last a lifetime at the Ohio Safari Park, African Safari Wildlife Park in Port Clinton.
Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the morning show.
Hello.
Hi. Jennifer here to start off your show on Main Street TV with Dr. Evil.
Yep, that's correct. I'm Dr. Evil.
I don't know whether I should be scared or not. Should I be scared of you?
Well, depends how good of a listener you are.
Oh, I'll be a great listener.
Oh, that's good, because my pigeon with lasers, well, he likes good listeners.
He does?
Yeah, he really does.
Okay, well, why does your pigeon have a helmet on?
Well, unfortunately, while I do not have it on me, I have a helmet that allows me to control it telepathically, and I can send it to anywhere in the world from my secret subterranean base in order to fire its laser. And while it might be a single pigeon with one semi-powerful laser, there's hundreds upon thousands of these things. And once they're sent all across the world, hopefully one day I can make them beg for mercy.
Okay. You seem like a kind of guy that I would like to be on my good side.
Yeah. I like people that are on my good side. I make sure to give them plenty of food rations and extra water.
Good. I like to hydrate. Thank you for that.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Anytime.
So, Dr. Evil, you are here today because we are, well, and you brought some friends.
Oh.
Or are they friends?
Well,
or are they not?
I had a couple friends on the War Council, but no one really likes me because no one takes my plans very serious. So, I don't really make friends. I mean, I've got Lieutenant Cooey here, but yeah, they are from everything else, but I don't know if they're friends.
Well, I'm thinking that maybe someone might take you more seriously if you didn't wear your bathrobe to work, but that's just saying.
Well, look, I'm working from home recently because we had COVID and I haven't really adjusted yet, and so I just kind of wear my pajamas. I think they're comfortable. I mean, do I really need to dress up whenever I'm just taking over the world? I mean, does it really matter?
I guess that's true. Good point. Yeah. So where's your eyeball?
Oh, that's a good question. You see, long ago, back in the ancient year of 2016, a pigeon named Barley, I thought he was my friend. He got up really close, he looked me in the eye, and then he accidentally fired a laser. And that happened. But that's not the end of the story. I was able to cybernetically enhance it and allow it to help me in controlling these pigeons in the future.
That's so good. Then you can fire extra laser beams.
Yep, I actually have a laser in here, but I can't fire it very often because it's very, very powerful, but it's really bad for me.
Okay, understood. It probably makes your hair do weird things.
Oh yeah, it makes my hair stand straight up on end.
Yes, I can tell. Okay, so, well, let's introduce some of your friends and enemies that you brought with you today. How's that?
Oh, that sounds interesting. Let's do it.
Yeah, so who do we have with us today?
I'm Josephine.
Hi, Josephine.
And I am Countess Gothma.
Well, very good. And girls, tell us about yourselves.
I work on a tiger refuge center in Oklahoma, so that's fun.
And I, Countess Gothma, I am the leader of the International Council of Evil. I am not the biggest fan of Dr. Evil, but I tried. Hey there. But I try my hardest.
I'm sitting in between them, by the way.
Yeah, don't cross our bad side.
Okay.
But I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I like to give him chances. So let's see if his pigeon plan will work this time.
It won't.
It won't.
My tigers will eat the pigeons.
Oh my goodness. Is your name, it's not Carol? No?
I think they're referring to the Tiger King.
Oh.
Do you know her?
No.
No? Okay. That's probably best. I think she's like somewhere above Dr. Evil on the evil scale. But anyway. So, who else do we have with us today?
I'm Princess Vladi, and I like to show Dr. Evil that I actually am the queen, and he's not the king.
I'm Mayor Burke. I'm the mayor of Seattle, and I like coffee and the environment.
Very good. That sounds about like you're from Seattle. Okay. So let's talk for a minute about why you all are here. And we'll let's see, do you want to take that, Dr. Evil?
I think I can. So the reason that we're here is
Trying to suck up to him. Go ahead.
Oh, good choice. Well, we are broadcasting my adventures of trying to take over the world at the Markay. That's where it'll be happening.
Aha.
It's going to be on Saturday and Sunday. And what's special about it is there's going to be a red carpet event at 6 o'clock, and the actual show will be at 7. Except I've done something that, while it does go against my nature of being evil, I do feel like it was the right thing to do. All kids will be free for both the Saturday and Sunday show.
Well, that is very kind of you. What came over you?
Well, ugh.
It was hard.
Yeah, it was. It was very hard. I know I'm evil and such, but it was a bet. It really was. I believe it was Lord Warhammer. He was saying things like, "You can't do one good thing. I dare you to," and I had to beat him in that bet.
You know, when the triple dog dare comes out, it's all on.
Yep, that's what it was.
I feel your brother. I gotcha. So tell us what kind of adventures will you all be getting into this weekend at the Markay?
Oh, well, it's going to go over my very successful plans of world domination. I may be a little bit biased, as they are my plans. It's the most brilliant idea that I think has ever been brought to theater. It's a recording of our Zoom conferences that we've had with the International Council of Evil, because we did have to practice social distancing during COVID-19. We had a Zoom meeting for this show, so it is a virtual play, but I believe there is something else at the end of the show. Maybe there's something. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Maybe there's something at the end, but there definitely is. Maybe there is.
Is there more, or is there not more than one of those guys in the show?
Well, I actually have, as far as that actually appear in the show, there are 2 different pigeons. But I have hundreds of these guys. I mean, I'm honestly surprised that this one has a name, because there's just so many. This here is Lieutenant Cooey, of course. He will be Commander Cooey once I rule the world.
Oh. Okay. And what makes him special than the other pigeons?
Oh, I just like the way he looks.
Oh.
He's got nice feathers.
Oh.
Yeah. I think he's kind of cute.
He is cute. I'll give you that.
Good words.
Yeah, and he thank you. And he is very well behaved.
Oh yeah, he's really stoic. He doesn't really move much. He doesn't talk much.
Oh.
He hasn't actually eaten in a while. I mean, it's only been about 3 years since he's eaten. I mean, he might be getting a little hungry.
Oh. Well, maybe feed him something soon, so he doesn't, like
something wrong.
Eat no. No. Hi. I'm just okay. Look that way. Thanks. I don't want him firing laser beams at me.
Oh yeah. Well, he's got 360-degree vision.
Oh.
Yeah.
Of course he does. Yeah.
Yep.
So let's see, what all are you all getting into this weekend at the Markay?
I am stopping all of their evil schemes, specifically Dr. Evil's, because I don't appreciate him attacking people.
Aha, with your tigers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I gotta deal with Dr. Evil, and he has his plans, and I have to be the one to okay it, and I guess I okayed a few. So you're gonna see what ones.
Understood. How about you girls?
I plan to vote him out of the council.
Oh.
And I alerted all the mayors that he was coming because I'm smart like that.
Yes, I can tell.
Thank
Very
you.
good. So then you will be trying to destroy Dr. Evil's plans this weekend at the Markay. Don't be mad at me. I'm just repeating what they said.
I know what they said about shooting the messenger, but I don't know if I can hold true to that.
Okay. You all will be going along with Dr. Evil's plans this weekend at the Markay.
That's
Yeah.
correct. That's what you should say.
That's what I should say. And again, guess what? Kids can come and hang with you for free. Is that what you said?
That's correct. All kids are free for both the Saturday and Sunday show. So if you want to be there, you can come to the red carpet event at 6 o'clock. I believe all the cast will be outside, so you should be able to meet them. And then at 7 is the actual show. So don't forget to be there because it's free for kids.
Very good. And I mean, it's good about they can come see your evil for free.
Yes, of course.
I mean, not that you're good.
I mean, should I really put a price on witnessing my glory?
Oh, no. Genius in his own mind.
Genius, mastermind, ultimate inventor, chiropractor. I've got many talents.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Chiropractor.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I've got a little crick in my neck right here. Take care of it.
I didn't say I was your chiropractor, did I?
Oh. No.
All right. Is there any other questions you would like to ask? Good. Well, everyone, it's been a nice interview. I believe that I have taken this interview over. Have a nice day.
Hey, go for it.
Is there any kind of thing to sign off? Anything I should say?
Just.
Read the letter.
Yeah, here.
Oh, yes.
You can
Do
read
we have
the
a weather
weather.
report?
Sure. Dude, whatever you want to do, man. It's fine with me.
Okay, Jackson County. It appears that on Friday the weather will be a high of 83 with a low of 63.
We might want to start with today.
Oh, yes, that might be kind
Not
of
that I'm
important.
telling you what to do, dude.
Today, partly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms, high around 89. North to northeast wind of up to 5 miles an hour, gusting to 10 miles an hour. That's really going to hurt Cooey. Chance of participation, 40%. Oh, no, that's bad. Tonight will be mostly cloudy with a chance of thunderstorm. Lows around 68 degrees with a light wind. Chance of participation, or rather precipitation, 50%.
That too, Dr. Evil.
New precipitation amounts up to 1/4 inch possible. And for Thursday, July 8th, for the day it will be partly cloudy with thunderstorms likely. High around 81 degrees Fahrenheit. South wind to 5 miles an hour, gusting to 10 miles an hour. Oh, they're going to have a hard time flying at 10 miles an hour. With a chance of precipitation of 80%. Oh, no. New precipitation amounts up to 1/4 inch possible. And for Thursday night, partly cloudy with thunderstorms likely, around 66 degrees Fahrenheit. A light wind and a chance of precipitation, 60%. Precipitation amounts less than 1/10 of an inch possible. For Friday, July 9th, it will be partly cloudy with highs around 83 degrees Fahrenheit, with the wind heading in a west-southwest wind direction at 5 miles an hour. And for the night, partly cloudy, lows around 63 degrees Fahrenheit with a light wind. Anything else you would like from me today?
Yeah, Friday's my birthday, so go ahead and tell me happy birthday.
Oh, I didn't realize. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Would you like me to send you a free pigeon?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I'll send you a pigeon for your birthday.
Thank you.
I will say they do tend to, if a microphone like happens to come out, it's okay. It's nothing to worry about. They're just spying on you.
Okay, kind of like the government.
Yeah, that pigeons aren't actually real. That's they're all my drones. That's
How
what
did
it
we
is.
know?
Yep.
Well, very good. Well, thank you. And is there anything you all would like to tell our viewers before we get out of here for the day?
You should really come this weekend to see our show, and you should see how Dr. Evil did his plans and see if they worked or not.
They won't.
Yeah, they won't. They won't. Spoiler alert.
Thank you for watching and hearing about Dr. Evil's great plans.
Great plans.
I feel a little sarcasm in there somewhere.
Thank you for the compliments.
Yes. So, well, Dr. Evil, I wish you the best of luck this weekend. Not that you'll need it, because you're an evil genius.
Yes. 100% success rate, except for when I don't succeed.
Which is all the time.
Hey,
Watch it.
listen, I'm in between these people.
I don't
Be
know
nice.
if that's the best decision.
Probably not. Can I hold your pigeon?
Of course. Just be careful. See his left wing here?
Yeah.
Don't flap that too much because it's an involuntary reaction. He will self-destruct.
He's awfully cute.
Yeah, that's why I
See,
named
I'll
him.
pet this side.
Yeah, there you go.
And
Yeah, he's really cute.
he has a laser beam. What if I turn him on you?
Oh, then I'll just fire this thing.
Oh. And kill your pigeon?
I would never kill you, Cooey. But I do
Oh.
have 200,000 of them.
That is true.
It took a long time to get that many pigeons.
I can imagine. I assume you just went to Central Park. There you go.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for letting me pet your pigeon.
Anytime.
You're so sweet and evil all at the same time.
And a doctor.
Just not my doctor.
Nope.
Okay. Very good. All right. Well, make sure that you get to the Markay this weekend to see all of the madness. Yes.
Of course.
Dr. Evil. And Dr. Evil, what is your production called?
Oh, well, I'm glad you asked. You see, this show is called Dr. Evil and the Pigeons with Lasers.
Very creative. Did you name that?
Well, of course. It had
Not
to include my
surprising.
name, yeah.
Okay. Very good. All right. Well, best of luck. Get out there and do some more evil, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. All right, and make sure that you get to the Markay this coming weekend. And red carpet Friday at 6, shows Friday and Saturday at 7.
No, Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday at 7. Red carpet Saturday. My bad. Saturday, Sunday 7. Red carpet Saturday 6.
Yep.
Okay, I got you.
And kids are free.
Kids are free. That's right. Because Dr. Evil is not so evil all the time.
Ugh.
Just once. You were nice.
Once. Warhammer.
Warhammer. All right, well, get on out and go do some evil stuff. And thank you for doing the weather for me. I greatly appreciate it.
It was an honor.
Yes, of course.
Have a beautiful day.
You too. Have an evil day.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. And of course, the kids from the Apple City Players, and of course, what's the official title, Jenna? The youth, what are the
I'm not sure I know.
Okay. Well, you're no help.
Sorry.
Come on over, Presley. You can come hang with me. And so we have more fun guests here on the program today. And welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. And while we're getting set up, we do have our Jackson County Fair royalty here. Yes, and of course, this is our new Queen, Presley Sexton. So welcome.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you here on the program.
We're happy to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. And who else do we have with us today?
My name's Emily Ross.
I'm Jasmine Clarkson.
And I'm Mackenzie Lewis.
Oh.
I'm the second. I'm the second
Okay,
attendant.
thanks.
I'm the 9th and 10th grade attendant.
And I'm the first attendant.
Okay. It's like, you just brought friends, right?
Yeah.
And you are actually this year's Jackson County Fair Queen, so congratulations.
thank you.
And good that everybody got to come today, so we're excited about that. So tell us a little bit about what you had to do to become this year's Jackson County Fair Queen.
Well, it took a lot of hard work. This is actually the 6th time I've been on court, and it's my 6th and final time.
Okay.
And I'm actually the very first Little Miss that ever got queen. So.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's exciting. Good
Yes,
job.
It took a lot of hard work, lots of meltdowns, lots of dresses, lots of drama, everything. But it's all worth it in the end.
It is. And so what do you get to do this year to represent the fair? As things, last year was just such a weird time and there wasn't a lot going on. And there was a fair and there was a fair queen last year and all of that in court. And you were a member of that. But things were a bit different. So what are you looking forward to this year that you didn't get to do last year?
Well, this year our full fair is actually coming back, so we're going to have the full midway. The shows are going to be back to normal. We're finally going to have entertainment come back.
Yay!
So it's going to be like a brand new fair because we just came out of something really bad, and now it's going to be even better. So I'm super excited about that.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And girls, what are you looking forward to over there?
I'm looking forward to showing my rabbits and seeing different people there.
I'm looking forward to showing my animals as well.
I'm looking forward to showing my animals and as well for the whole fair because it's my first time ever being on the fair court.
Oh, very cool.
It's actually my 4th time being on court, so I'm super excited.
Well, very good. And so tell us, Presley, what are some of the things that you will have to do? See, this is the crazy thing about the fair queen and court is, y'all are working. Like, this isn't all about putting on your dress and being prissy and being like, oh, look at me. And there is some to that, but you're the hardest working queens in the world, I feel like. So tell everybody, I think a lot of people don't know what you all have to do. You're working all week long at the fair.
Yeah, so every day it's kind of different but kind of the same. So we all get up around like 7:30 a.m. because we have a show about 8 or 9 in the morning. So we go in this little, we call it our little circle of life. So it's like a little restricted area that people can come in to get pictures as well. So we sit in there. So the Junior Fair Board brings us ribbons and trophies. So we give out and pass them out. And we take hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pictures. And we're back and forth. So half of us will split and go up to the midway for some events up there. Some of us will stay at the show. And we alternate all day, every day. So it's an absolute mess. But we figure it out, and it's fun. But we're just everywhere here and there. There's always one of us somewhere.
So that's the thing. You all have to be at all the shows. So you think about all the animals, all the first place winners, and or people that place. You're taking pictures, you're presenting the ribbons and the trophies and all of that stuff all day long.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of hard work.
Do you ever get to take a break?
Here and there, yeah. We alternate. The little ones that we have, they don't like to stay as long, so we just let them come in and out whenever they want, really. We have a schedule, and it's very organized, but it's very messy.
Yeah, I understand it because there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So how do you all, and I'll let you girls answer this over there, how do you all find the time to not only take care of your own projects, but as royalty, you are having to be at the shows. You're having to help other kids, be role models for them. So how do you work all that out?
Usually in the morning before we go and work in our shows, we go and take care of our animals. And after that, we pretty much work all day until 11 at night and then back up at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's pretty tiring, but it's a lot of fun, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
It's also, as she said, tiring, but it's also worth it.
Yeah, for sure. So what kind of projects are you girls taking this year?
I take market rabbits and photography.
I'm taking market chickens, market turkeys, breeding poultry, and breeding rabbits.
And I'm taking a market steer to the fair this year.
Oh, wow. You guys have covered the whole gamut.
Yeah.
I am taking 2 market beef feeders, a market hog, and a horse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are you taking your new horsey? I saw it on.
I am.
I saw it on the internet, so it must be true.
Yep. After 2 years looking, I finally got one.
Yeah.
And
What's his name?
her name's Molly.
Or her name?
Yeah, her name is Molly. I
Okay.
call her Molly May.
Molly May. Is Molly a good girl?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's very well behaved, and she's a big time show horse. She's been to Congress, and she knows, she has all the buttons and everything, so she's perfect for me.
Very good. Well, that'll be a lot of fun. So you girls, see, and this is the thing about the fair that I think a lot of folks don't realize is that 4-H and FFA now, the projects don't necessarily mean that you have to take an animal to the fair. So explain a little bit about that to our viewers, because there are so many projects out there now for kids that, maybe they live in the city and don't have, room for an animal or something like that.
They can, if you can't have anywhere to keep market animals or breeding, you can take general projects. So general projects can go as far as you want them to like she said, photography, or you could do, like, I did a horseless horse before I got my horse.
Right.
Yeah, and you can do, like, polar ice and journaling and scrapbooking. It's literally just anything you want to do as long as you're involved, and it helps kids a lot. It helped me a lot. So, and I like to see them kids succeed a lot.
Yeah, and if there's anything that I can tell you about my years in 4-H, I don't care who you are. If you don't say that, from being and you all, like, they didn't have clover buds and stuff like that when I was in 4-H. So I started at 9 and went all the way through school. But if you say that those times at the fair and 4-H throughout the year don't mold the person that you are, you're sadly mistaken. You learn so much. You learn so many life skills. You learn about conducting meetings, and all of that stuff. Responsibility. Leadership, for sure.
That's a big thing.
It is. It is. So let's talk about, who was it that had the general project?
I did.
Okay, let's talk about that for a minute. Now, you said you have photography. That's really cool. Let's talk about what you have to do with that project.
What I had to do was, for Christmas, my mom bought me a camera, and I decided to use that camera that I got. So, once you get into your club, you have to go and order your book. And then once you order your book, there's different activities in there that you do, and you learn a lot. I learned so much from taking pictures and different things that I didn't know before. And it's awesome. So.
And then at the fair, will you actually have a display with the general project?
Yes.
So how do you know how to do all that stuff?
There's actually a judging that you do, and then at the fair, they announce the awards. So.
Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and say that if you are looking for the general projects, they are in the 4-H building, which is air conditioned, and also at one end there is a bank of photographs, and one of them will be Jennifer as the horse queen, so you can go ahead and see that. Did you know I was the horse queen?
I did not.
Oh, girl.
I want to hear about this. Tell me about this.
Just saying. We used to have a horse queen.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, there was the fair queen and then the horse queen. And I was the world's worst horse queen.
Why is that?
Well, because I got busy and I was always showing and stuff, and so I didn't go to any parades or anything, and they were ready to strangle me. But anyway, yeah. But it was fun, and you had to do, and I don't know why they did away with it, other than maybe it just got to be too much for everybody. But you had to compete with your horse. You had an interview just as like the a normal queen contest would be. You had that. And then you had knowledge about your horse, and then you actually had 3 different shows that you had to compete against all the other, candidates or contestants, and they were judged by the judge of that show, and then put in a little envelope, and then at the end of all of that madness, they tallied it up, and somebody won. So if you go into the 4-H horse building, or in the 4-H building, you're going to see some pictures of horse queens there. I'm there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Now you know. But all right, well, girls, what is and let's go through everybody, and we'll start over here. What is your favorite thing besides, showing your animals? What is your favorite thing at the Jackson County Fair?
My favorite thing at the Jackson County Fair would have to be the rides, because at the end of the day, we're all tired and ready for fun, and I just love having fun with all these girls and little boy too. So,
Yep.
very fun.
Mine would have to be the food, because who doesn't like food?
Yeah.
That's right.
That is very true.
My favorite's probably the camping, because my dad's on fair board, so I do get to camp in the gates. But if I even camped like 5 miles away from the fair, I'd still love the camping at the fair.
Okay, yeah, and so that's something that's been added to as well. Like back when I was in 4-H, the campground and things were not all very nice, and didn't have the amenities that it has now. So there wasn't a lot of camping back then. And so I think that that's definitely been improved. So I could see where that would be a lot of fun. So what about you, Queenie?
I probably like the late nights after we're done doing everything, we're done working, the shows are all done, and we're just all hanging out in the barn and just sitting around the fire, running in and out and telling stories, and just like the socializing, because we don't like fair kids. I think we're like a different species, in my opinion, because like we all get along, there's no drama, we're all just like a brother and sister, we're like a family, and we're like a bond, and that's probably my favorite thing, because like you sit down in the barn real late at night and you're like, wow, I haven't seen these guys in forever.
Right.
So that's probably my favorite thing.
And I can tell you 100% that has not changed, because kids that you wouldn't see the rest of the year, you would, you just get together, and it's like you didn't miss a beat. You just looked so forward to seeing people that you didn't get to see very often, and hanging out, and didn't matter whether you're showing a steer and I'm showing a horse and you're showing a hog and whatever. It's like everybody's just hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I could see that, and it's definitely a good time. So let's talk for a minute, and I know that we'll have somebody from the fair board probably in to talk about some of the great things going on at the fair this year, but did I hear that the Kentucky Headhunters will be there?
They are. The Saturday before the fair
What?
is their 31 anniversary of being back at the fair. They were supposed to come last year, and it would have been their 30th.
Sure.
But of COVID. So they're coming back this year, and they were actually the biggest concert Jackson's ever had. Like, they had a line all the way down the highway.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, and they actually had a song that blew up, and they sang about ski.
Yeah.
So that's why we're like, oh, let's try them this year. So now all the 4-Hers and exhibitors all get a ski shirt to wear to the concert.
Ah, very good.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah, we're all getting ski shirts.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I've always wanted a ski shirt, so
Me too.
we get one now.
Hey,
So-
now you know. No, I remember that like it was yesterday, and the Kentucky Headhunters were one of those that were booked kind of pre-blowing up at the fair, and so then that Dumas Walker song came out, and they had several other hits. So by the time the county fair came along, I mean, they were the hottest like country group in the country.
Yeah.
And they were playing in Jackson, Ohio, and
Right.
everybody lost their minds.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. I can tell you, just as a side note, I've interviewed them a couple of times, and they are literally the nicest guys.
Really?
They are so sweet. You know, you'd think if you had all that fame and you'd just be kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
But here in Jackson, Ohio, they actually took time to talk to me. I think they played the Apple Festival a few years ago, and
Really?
yeah, they came out of their bus and let me interview them, and they were just really nice, down to earth guys. So
Aw.
yeah, I'm sure you'll get to meet them, and they're very cool.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully we
That's
get to meet
awesome.
them.
you will with your
Yeah.
ski shirts on, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That's very cool. So that is actually the Saturday before the fair begins.
Yes.
Okay, and is that are they still doing the harness racing and stuff this year?
Yes, that'll be the Friday right before.
So the Friday before is harness racing, Saturday before will be Kentucky Head Hunters. And then what would be some of the other featured entertainment? Do you know?
So on Sunday we're gonna have a gospel day. So it's gonna go all day, and then we're gonna pause it, and we're gonna have our opening ceremony we're gonna get crowned, and we're gonna give everybody their scholarships and stuff, and then we'll resume, and then we'll continue with the gospel, and then you guys want to tell them the rest?
Monday. will
Whatever
be
you can
the
remember.
circus.
I can't remember, so you guys gotta know.
Monday will be the circus. Is it Cincinnati Circus?
Yeah.
I
Wait,
believe-
there's a circus?
Yes.
How fun.
I believe it starts. I don't remember, but I know there's a show.
3:30
3,
is when it
6,
starts.
and 9, maybe, I think.
Yes.
3 times a day. Like, they're having it 3 times.
Yes.
That sounds awesome.
And then Tuesday is the rodeo by Diamond J.
Are you gonna ride a bucking bronco or
I wish they
I wish.
I wish, but sadly we don't get to. So.
ride the bull? Oh darn it.
You want to see the rest? Or...
I don't know what's happening
And then
Wednesday.
Wednesday is country singer.
Oh yeah. We have notes
Cheat
on
sheet.
their phone. Yeah. Wednesday we have Kelly Adams. My bad.
Cool.
Yeah. Jesse, my bad. I can't read right now, but it's fine.
All right, and that's Wednesday. So is that the featured entertainment Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Thursday
There's
we have
2 shows.
There's 2 shows.
Oh, there's another singer. So it's-
Preston Daly. My
Yeah.
bad.
okay.
I didn't see that.
and Thursday we have the tractor pull.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing.
You guys,
Yes.
I'm like, you guys should coerce someone to let you drive one of those things.
Right.
One year we
Yeah.
actually got a ride in the sled. Now, I don't know if we were allowed to do that, but we did go ride in the sled.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and that was Thursday, you said?
Yes.
All right, so what about then the weekend, the following weekend, so Friday and Saturday?
Friday I think
That's our livestock sale.
our livestock.
Sale.
So you can come down by every animal that's
yeah,
there.
Just buy 'em all.
Yeah.
That's
you
right.
should definitely come and buy rabbits. Just saying.
Buy pigs, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what about, is Saturday the demolition derby?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that's my
It's
favorite
so
entertainment.
fun. It is so
Fun.
fun.
It's fun because we always sit down on the track in the middle of the big crowd right there where they're doing it. It's a heck of a time.
Sometimes they get fights.
Oh, there's lots of fights
Yeah,
down
Lots
there.
of fights.
Yeah.
Really?
Tons of
Yes.
fights. That derby crowd's rough.
It's
Very
very
entertaining.
interesting and entertaining. It's different. It's different.
It's different.
No,
It's a good different.
Yeah.
It's like-
yeah.
I don't know. It's like, you're from Jackson when, you're just like, they start backing those suckers up and you're like, yeah! It's like
yes.
all girliness goes out the window.
Yeah.
You're just like,
It's like-
yeah, kill them all!
Pretty much.
I swear Governor DeWine seen the pictures of the turnout we had last year, and they're like, we gotta shut the rest of the fairs down.
It's like,
Yeah.
hold up,
Ours were
wait.
the ones that they actually let have a little bit of entertainment, but
Yeah.
after that they're like, mask up, everyone wear masks.
We were packed so full. I think we had over 2,000 people
Over
there.
2,000.
That's like
Stuffed in the greatest
maximum.
COVID
Yeah.
schmovid, we're going to go watch the demo derby.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. We're all outside, and,
We're outside,
they're all
We
just
had
running over
so
each
many
other.
people that we were crammed together, and it was
No.
ridiculous.
Well, hopefully this year it'll be a little safer and whatever. Now, are you all, and maybe you know the answer to this and maybe you don't, are there any precautions for COVID or anything going on at the fair? Like, or is it just kind of
They
wide
are
open
wanting you guys still to wash your hands and
Lots of hand sanitizer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lots of hand sanitizer just to keep everyone safe. So
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Besides that, I don't think we have any guidelines as of right now.
Well, and the thing is, here's the deal. You know, when you're showing animals and all that, you're not like really on top of each other. It's like you.
And it's so hot.
Yeah,
that,
like get away from me.
Get away.
Yeah.
I gotta deal with my big old sweaty animal as it is. I can't have you over here.
Yeah, just get away from me.
Just, like,
And
go.
I was always like, I don't know why when I showed at the fair, it was like the most nervous I ever was all year long because, and I think it's because like your friends, like your local people, you know, you go to West Virginia to a horse show, nobody's there.
Nobody's there, you know.
Yeah.
So if you mess up, they're not gonna know.
Right. And it was like the county fair was always so much pressure to me, like because, you know, your friends from school would come and it was like the one time a year they came to get to see a show and it was like, oh God.
Yeah,
I better
it's
do
nerve-wracking.
Yeah, so
you
there's
get all that adrenaline going.
Yeah.
You're like, holy crap, this is happening.
and it's 850 degrees and if you're lucky it's 850 degrees and then rain's on top of it.
Oh, it's Fair Week is
Always.
100% the hottest freaking week of the fair.
It is.
It's always the week of the fair that's the hottest. Oh,
And it
it's
rains.
and it
And
rains.
then it rains and
It's
then it gets
humid.
7 times
it's
hotter.
always that
It's always-
Friday that it rains.
Friday's
Thursday-
sale, and then it's all
Yes.
sunshine
It
by
does
the
it
sale
Thursday,
night.
too.
Your hair's just like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got a big
And
old poof
The
going
hair.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, whew.
You're like, man, I look good about an hour ago, but
Like, guys, I looked really good.
I have
earlier.
melted.
And then what really sucks is that you have to take pictures like after it all happens. So then
Yeah.
you have like mascara running down your face,
Yeah.
your hair's like everywhere. So yeah.
So I have a question for Turkey Girl over there. So turkeys are a new turkeys are a relatively new project for Jackson County, and they fascinate me because I didn't realize it until I had gone to the fair and actually taken a look at them. They are huge.
Oh yeah, they are
Like,
huge.
you know, you see a turkey in the grocery store, and
Yeah.
it's like, you know, this big,
Yeah.
and these things are like taller than your waist.
Oh yeah.
So how in the world do you get a turkey to do what it's supposed to do? And do you get it from like a little baby, or how do you raise these turkeys and get them to walk with you?
I get it the day they hatch, actually, and I start working with them when they're a little bit older, about this size.
Aw.
And it's actually a lot of work. You have to really work at it because you have to walk them like a hog. So like,
Right.
and you have to make sure they stop for you. So that's a lot of work. Also, you have to flip them. You're out there flipping like some 40-pound turkey. So you have to make
doubt.
you have to make sure that they won't like beat you to death.
I feel as if we should have brought a turkey in so we could have
We
demonstrated
should have did
this.
that.
We were just talking
We were
about
just
that
talking about
actually,
that,
like
actually.
bringing one in
It's like,
here.
I should have brought my turkey. So
Yeah.
here's my turkey.
So now, are there girl turkeys and boy turkeys, or are they all girls or all boys, or how does that work?
They used to be hens, but then they changed it to toms about 2 years ago.
Okay, so
Wait.
they're all boys.
They should be.
Okay, and do you get to pick out your turkey, or do you just get the one that's given to you?
I get to pick them out, so I try to pick the best one when they're little.
Well, how do you know they all gotta be so cute?
I mean, you kind of want to get one that's like rambunctious, like wants to run around a lot when they're little.
you want a sassy turkey.
Yeah, you want a sassy
Yeah.
turkey.
I got ya.
Yeah.
No, but it does fascinate me because so you're walking this thing like a hog, so you have like a cane and whatever, but there's no like collar and leash. This thing wants to take off. You may as well just forget about it.
Yep.
So how do you train it to stick with you? Treats?
No, it just sort of does it for me,
Turkey psychologist?
I guess.
Just like
I'm a turkey whisperer.
I love that. So, all right, and Presley, you've had hogs. So I ended up in the accidentally in The Showman is Showman one year, and I could not get the hog to do anything. But I honestly, in my defense, I did not have time to practice because they didn't tell me I was going to be in it until 10 minutes before it actually happened. So that was not fair. Anyway, that being said, I'm still a little bitter about that. But, so hogs are tough, though. I could not get that hog to do anything. And I mean, you're talking about a great big, how much do they weigh? 500 pounds?
The
300
highest
pounds?
we can have is about 290, 300 pounds.
300 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So how on earth are you getting this pig to listen to all 75 pounds of you?
Well, it takes a lot of hard work. So we get them probably around March or April, and we keep them in the barn for maybe about 3-4 weeks, maybe a month before we start working with them so they can get used to everything. So then when we take them out, you have to push them out of the barn with all these boards, and you got your whip, and you have to train them to keep their head up, and you gotta cue them. So like the front of their jaw is how you turn them, and their shoulder is how you make them go. So you have to like cue them so they know what that means. So it takes lots and lots of hard work. So I'm out there like 3 times a day.
Yeah.
Every day doing that.
And then I can remember, does it get to the point though where your hog becomes like a pet, like it follows
Yes.
you around?
Mine this year is an absolute puppy dog. So like whenever we're done working, I'll tell him to go to the hose. He'll go stand right by the hose head till I go turn it on. He'll wait for me.
Aww.
Yeah, he listens very well. He's very smart. So when we go back in the barn, he likes to go visit with all the other pigs and the goats that are in there too. So while I mix feed and I pour it in and I tell him, come on, like are you hungry? Like, come on. And then he'll just come running and he'll eat and I'll shut him in the gate and I'll give him a marshmallow.
A marshmallow?
Yep, they love marshmallows.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Hogs like marshmallows.
Love them. They're like treats for them. And animal crackers. Love them.
You learn something new every day.
Yes.
Cake powder also like
Cake mix, yeah. If like you have one that won't eat very much or you can't get it to gain weight, if you put cake mix in their feed, they'll eat it straight down. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And who's the person that figured that out?
No clue. I don't know how I found that out. I just figured it out somehow and it works.
We're so smart now. We're so hog smart.
Yes.
And turkey smart. What
Yes.
other animals? Wait, you guys you have a steer, right? All right. So speaking of, so your steer weighs how much?
Right now he probably weighs, I don't know. Let's see, about 2 weeks till fair. He's probably about 1,200 pounds now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, gosh.
So how do you... Now the good thing about the steer is you do have a halter and you can hold on to this sucker, but shall he decide to take off on you, there isn't much you're going to do about it. So how do you train your steer to walk with you?
We get our steers off our own farm, so I don't work with it, but like I know this steer, I know which one I'm gonna want basically as soon as it hits the ground when it's being born. So we get them in about 8-9 months old, I think is when we get them into the barn, and then we pick them out for sure. And we start working with them that evening. We pick them out. Now my dad helps me because they're still probably about 400 pounds when we get them in.
Yeah.
So they're pretty wild, but there ain't no way my steer's gonna get away from me. He is so stubborn. He will not walk for nothing.
Uh-oh.
His name's actually Reba because he has red hair.
His name's Reba. How funny. That's awesome. But no, they so there's so much work that goes into these animals and these projects and I just while you all are here, I thought it would be fun to talk about your personal experiences because there's I don't think people understand how much work goes into the fair.
It's hard, but it's worth it. It teaches you a lot.
It does. So speaking of, what would be like, let's go through all of you all and say what would be the one thing that you have learned from being in 4-H or the fair that maybe you didn't know before?
One thing that I have learned is that you have to be very disciplined and what I'm trying to say is that you have to be very hardworking for your animals to gain weight or to have knowledge of how to make them gain weight in different parts of the meat and different parts of the body And then just you have to be very hardworking, and it's very tiring. But once you get out there and you hear your name being called for first place, it's very heart exploding and very warming. And like,
Makes it all worth it.
yes,
doesn't
it's
it?
very like, yes, I did it.
Yeah.
Very encouraging.
Definitely patience is
Yeah.
one for me.
So says Turkey Girl.
Yeah.
And with rabbits, you have to like, because they move all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, and they
And, like-
can tear you up.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
That's
people don't
why.
realize.
Yeah.
they're a lot meaner than they look. Sure, they look cute, but
They're
Okay,
cute, but
feisty.
their
Their claws
nails,
are
their
scary.
nails are so
Yeah.
sharp, and like when you get scratched, it's like, it hurts so bad, and it's like, why?
I want to strangle your neck right now, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not going to.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
So it's probably taught me dedication because as of right now, I can just tell my dad don't want to go to fair anymore, and he'd just sell my steer to someone. They can get meat out of it, but I stay dedicated to it. I get up every morning, 7 o'clock, go down there, feed them. Sometimes we bathe them, walk them. I mean, dedication is probably the number one thing because I have this steer for over a year. Like I've had him I've had him picked out since probably this time last year. So a lot of dedication.
You know, and that is a very good point. Is you know, you can just say I quit. I don't want this, and I can take that steer to the sale or whatever, and be done with it. But you have to set your mind to this stuff and really take care of those critters. They depend on you,
Yeah.
and you have a lot. So, what's your day look like?
Oh gosh. Okay, so I get up about 7:30 every day. I go feed my horse
During your summer break, by the way.
every day.
Yeah.
I didn't get to this year. Not this year. Today I got a break today, but every day get up 7:30 every day. I go feed my horse, drive to my pig, feed him, drive back to my horse and let her out. And then about 2 hours goes by. I go back to my pig at noon to suntan him.
Wait, suntan him?
Yeah. You put oil on them and you stick them in the sun. It makes their colors a lot more darker or lighter.
I did not know that.
You didn't know that either?
No.
I'm learning so many new
Girl, just keep going.
Spray him off, put him back, and then I go back to my horse and put her away because it gets boiling hot.
Yes.
So then I get another 2 hours to myself, and then I go back to my pig and work with him and feed him for the last time. Then I drive down to Oak Hill and work with my calves, and then I come back to my horse and ride till about 11 to midnight every night.
All right.
And then I got start over every day.
So, if y'all think these kids are just playing around at the fair and having fun, they are. But boy, oh boy, is it a lot of work to get there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you all are royalty, and you have to work that part of the fair too. So let's talk for a minute before you get out of here, and we have just a few minutes left in the show. But working your fair is obviously very difficult, and you know it's a very, very extremely busy week. But then you get to just kind of tour around and you know, represent Jackson County and our fair, and so what do you look forward in doing that this year?
Well, the traveling is a heck of a time. So we go to multiple fairs, festivals, teas, any other kind of events to represent our fair. And the fairs are probably my favorite because I like to go around and see everybody's animals and the rides. When we go to big fairs that have the big rides, that's a lot of fun. So, and it's fun to just go around and represent, to tell people who've never been to our fair, like, oh, we have this and this, like, you should come. And then we see them the next year. So we're like, oh my gosh, it worked, like, and we just put in all this hard work and it paid off.
Yeah.
So it's a good time. I really enjoy it. And you guys, for Kinsey and Emily, who've never been on the court, you guys are gonna have so much
Yes.
fun.
Yeah.
It's
And
a lot of fun.
So worth it.
right.
With my like experience being on, I would have to say my favorite like festival we go to is Grape, because we
Wait,
go.
where's that?
Geneva.
It's by Lake
Geneva.
Erie.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
It's like
Yeah.
up by Lake Erie. It's very, very fun. we get to go up the night
Wait,
before.
do they give you wine?
No.
No.
I wondered why. I thought maybe that was why it was so much
They
fun.
give it to the adults that aren't
I'm
driving.
kidding.
But for like us younger people, they give like the sparkling water
Uh-huh.
juice. Listen, BJ. Listen, I call it sparkling water, but it's juice, and it's not fun.
Very good.
I've never been there actually.
Oh,
it's
really?
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, sounds like it.
All my past experiences, I've never been able to go.
Aw.
So I'm hoping we get to go to something up there this year because they actually canceled Great, but there's a similar festival that's just like it. I think we're gonna try and go to.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll try to get that experience.
Yeah, definitely.
What I'm looking most forward to, like first year on court, I want to go to a pickle festival. 'Cause pickles are my favorite.
Yes.
And there's somewhere in this country that there's a pickle festival, and I want to go to it.
Yes.
There might be a pickle queen. You never know. We might go to
Yeah.
pickle royalty. Like, I want to go to that. And
I mean, if there's something like the duct tape festival, there has to be something
that would
with
be
like
cool.
Yeah, they make like yeah, I'm not
with a duct
kidding.
tape
Like
queen with a duct tape crown.
they also make like duct tape dresses.
Yeah.
Duct
They
tape
do.
dresses,
Yes.
they do.
You can win like stuff for that. Like whoever has the best duct tape dress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there really a duct tape
Yeah.
festival?
Yes, I've always
Shut
wanted to go.
up.
I've always
They have
wanted to
festivals
go.
for literally anything.
Where is the duct tape festival?
I have no idea,
I
but
don't
I've
know.
always wanted to
I
go.
want to say it's in West Virginia, but I might be wrong.
I have no
Jenna,
idea.
you got your phone. We got to Google the duct tape
Yes.
festival.
Guys, there's a cupcake festival in West Virginia
Cupcake.
too. We're
Oh,
going
oh,
to.
duct tape
I
and
love
cupcake.
Yeah.
Wait, say that 5 times fast.
We're also going to the zucchini festival. I think it's. I don't know where
I
it's at.
love,
But we're seeing Big and Rich
We're
this
seeing
year.
Big and Rich.
I love Big and Rich. We're going to go see them. And we can meet them, I think. Greet-
love
meet
that
and greet.
festival. They have like
Oh, it
zucchini
was
tea.
So much fun.
And it's-
Sounds weird.
Last
It's
time we went, we
weird.
saw Brett Michaels.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, and
How
we were
fun.
down right in front of him.
One
I
thing
can't believe
me
you
and
know
him,
who that is.
I love Brett Michaels.
Oh, okay.
he's from, I want to say Poison, right?
Yeah, poison.
Yes.
Poison.
Me and him actually have one thing in common. Type 1 diabetes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, did you talk about that?
We didn't get to meet him,
Oh.
but if I did get to meet him, we would have talked about that.
Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, and you guys could have bonded
Yeah.
over that for sure.
We also go to the Mothman Festival.
Oh.
That's probably my favorite festival of the
Yeah.
whole year because it's in West Virginia and it's only
Yeah.
like 3 days long and it has all this cool and spooky stuff and like we're into Halloween.
Yeah.
We
Oh, yeah.
absolutely love it. It's our favorite time of the year.
Yes.
So the Haunted Barn this year, guys.
The haunted tea. I'm
The
excited
haunted
about that
tea.
this year.
Oh
We're
my
gonna have a
gosh.
I already got my
Haunted tea.
costume all planned out and everything.
Yes.
Wow,
I'm
you
super
guys sound like
excited.
you are on it. Okay, Duct Tape Festival. Jenna looked it up.
Avon, Ohio.
There's one in Avon, Ohio. Okay, that's up near Cleveland.
Oh my.
Road trip, guys.
Girls,
Yes.
you're in.
Road
Yes.
Does it say when it is? No?
Darn.
Okay. Well, we'll figure that out.
Oh yeah.
Y'all are just call him and be like, call Mr. Avon, Ohio, and be like, hey, this is
When-
the Jackson County Fair royalty.
Yeah.
We're coming.
We're
Just let us
coming
know
up,
when.
just so you know.
Yes.
Clear the path. We're coming through. Well, no, girls, thank you so much for hanging with us today. It is so much fun to get to talk to you, and I'm so excited for you for, this next year and the fair coming up and your projects and all of that, and you guys are going to have a blast. So, when is the fair this year?
It's the 15th through the 24th. 24th.
15th through 24th, so that's like in a week.
Yeah.
Wow. Alrighty.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having us. This was fun, guys.
It was fun.
Of course. Love talking with you girls. You know you're welcome back anytime you want to come. Okay.
Heck yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in, watching the show today, and we appreciate it. And thanks to Miss Presley and the gang for coming in from the Jackson County Fair Court. So have a wonderful day, and we'll be back here tomorrow. And are we making sushi tomorrow?
Yes.
We be making sushi here on the show tomorrow.
I've never had
Ooh.
sushi.
I've never had sushi either.
Well, you can
I've
come back and watch.
I've
Yeah,
tried
guys.
I've tried it. No, that's not my thing. That's
It is a very unique tastes, so I can tell you that. So, all right, have a great day, everyone. Thank you, girls, so much for
Thank
spending your
you.
morning with
You're
us.
welcome.
Good luck at the fair. Have a blast, and thank you for representing our county.
You are welcome.
You're
All
welcome.
righty. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Bye.